Okay, what if I told you that right this very second, thousands of everyday people are earning a full-time income online? And get this, they're doing it without a college degree, without any prior experience, and without a single dollar of startup capital. I know, it sounds totally made up, right? Like one of those too good to be true scams, but it's actually happening every single day. The only real difference between them and you, they just decided to start. $1,000. That's it. That is our initial milestone. We're not talking about buying private jets or becoming a tech billionaire overnight. We're just talking about generating your first real, tangible $1,000 online. Why? Because hitting that number proves to you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that doing this is actually possible. So, welcome to today's explainer. I am absolutely pumped to guide you through this because we're going to completely demystify the modern digital economy. What we've got here is a foolproof, step-by-step roadmap on how to start freelancing from absolute zero. Consider this your definitive 2026 guide to taking control of your income, custom built for complete beginners who just want to build some real financial freedom. To get us to that $1,000 goal, here's our game plan for today. We're going to cover 1. The zero experience advantage. 2. How to pick and learn your skill. 3. Building profiles and portfolios. 4. Landing your very first client. 5. Avoiding those nasty beginner traps. And finally, number 6, scaling to your first $1,000. Let's get right into it.
Section 1, the zero experience advantage.
Let's completely shatter the preconceived notions holding most beginners back. You might think, hey, I need a massive, shiny resume to compete, right? Wrong. The landscape has fundamentally shifted. On one side, you've got the traditional employee model, rigid hours, stuck in one city, climbing a really slow corporate ladder. On the other side, the modern freelancer. And why is 2026 the absolute golden era for this? Because companies are desperately trying to ditch bloated payrolls. They want flexible, on-demand talent. Honestly, they don't care about office politics or your background. They just have a specific problem and they want it solved. That creates a massive, massive gap for you to step right into. Look, people love to tell you the market is too saturated, or that you absolutely need a master's degree, or hey, maybe a $5,000 supercomputer just to start. These are complete myths. Seriously, degrees are largely irrelevant in the freelance world. The market is actually expanding way faster than the talent pool. And you can absolutely get clients using the exact same phone or laptop you're using to watch this explainer right now. The barrier to entry has literally never been lower.
Section 2, pick and learn your skill.
This is the foundation, right? Because, well, you can't sell a service if you don't actually have one to offer. So we're going to use a highly actionable, super rigid 5-step launchpad framework. Step 1, choose one skill. Notice I said 1, not 5, not 10, just 1. Sticking to this sequence ensures you won't get paralyzed by trying to boil the ocean and learn everything all at once. Now you're probably wondering, what skills should I pick? Here are some of the most beginner-friendly and incredibly in-demand skills right now in 2026. Video editing, thumbnail and Canva design, copywriting, virtual assistants, social media management, and my personal favorite, AI tools and ChatGPT prompting. Yes, companies will actually pay you real money just to talk to AI for them. It's wild, but the trick here is to pick just one that sounds even vaguely interesting to you. Being great at one thing pays infinitely better than being terrible at 10 things. Okay, once you pick your skill, you gotta learn it. And spoiler alert, you don't need a single cent to do it. Take advantage of YouTube, Coursera, Google Digital Garage, Free Code Camp, or HubSpot Academy. If you dedicate just 1 hour every single day to these free resources, I promise you, within a few weeks, you're going to know more about that topic than 90% of the population. Section 3, build profiles and portfolios.
This is where we solve the classic beginner's paradox. You know the one. How on earth do I get experience if clients only hire people who already have experience? Well, here is your ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. Clients care about the quality of your work way, way more than they care about whether someone actually paid you to do it in the past. If you can solve their problem, they will hire you. Realizing this completely reframes building a portfolio from this impossible, daunting hurdle into a totally accessible, fun, creative exercise. So, how exactly do we do that? We build a fake or mock portfolio. Let's say you chose graphic design. Go redesign a famous brand's logo and document your process. If you chose video editing, grab some free stock footage or an existing YouTube video and chop it up into a dynamic short. Write fake blog posts for real companies. Design mock social media campaigns. You are literally just proving your competency, and you don't need a client's permission to do it. Next up, it's time to set up shop. You want to build robust, professional profiles across platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, and LinkedIn. Treat these like a premium digital storefront. Use a high-quality professional photo. Please, no blurry selfies from 5 years ago. Write a strong, clear headline. And most crucially, upload that beautiful mock portfolio you just created so clients take you seriously from day one.
Section 4. Landing your first client.
This is it. The most highly anticipated step. Pitching successfully. There is a strict anatomy to a winning proposal. First rule, avoid copy-paste templates at all costs. Nothing screams amateur faster than a pitch that starts with, "Dear Sir" or "Madam." You need to write personalized messages for every single pitch. Offer some value up front, maybe like a tiny free sample of your work. And when you're just starting, use competitive pricing to get your foot in the door and secure that crucial first 5-star review. Oh, and always follow up professionally. Section 5. Avoiding common beginner traps.
Now that you know how to start, I need to level with you and warn you about the specific pitfalls that cause the vast majority of beginners to just throw in the towel. I want to be very direct here. Don't ruin your chances before you even really get started. The freelance world is incredibly rewarding, but it is deeply unforgiving if you make these fatal errors.
Here are the common traps you absolutely must avoid. First, learning too many skills at once, it just dilutes your focus. Second, giving up way too early, like quitting after just 1 week of sending proposals. On the flip side, getting clients but charging bottom dollar prices forever out of fear, that's a one-way ticket to Burnout City. And remember, ignoring clear communication or missing deadlines will destroy your reputation instantly. Clients pay for your reliability just as much as your actual skill. To make sure you don't fall behind, you really need to leverage AI productivity multipliers. Now, notice I said multipliers, not replacements. Tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, Canva AI, Adobe Firefly, CapCut AI, and Notion AI can drastically improve your speed and your quality. But listen, they never entirely replace human judgment and creativity. Use them to work faster, sure, but not to do the actual thinking for you.
Section 6. Scaling to your first $1,000.
Let's zoom out for a second and look at a realistic timeline of what to expect as your brand new freelance business scales. You might actually land your first client in a matter of days. Earning your first 5 clients, that'll probably take a few weeks. But getting repeat business, building up a solid wall of 5-star reviews, confidently raising your prices, and consistently hitting $1,000 a month, that takes a few months of dedicated effort. It's a logical, step-by-step evolution, guys. It is not an overnight lottery win.
And as you're putting those reps in, I want you to remember this. Every single expert in the world was once an absolute beginner with 0 clients and a completely blank portfolio. Daily dedication and consistency will always, without fail, outperform lazy, natural talent.
To wrap up today's explainer, I'm going to leave you with this powerful thought. 1 year from now, you'll either wish you had started today or you'll be incredibly grateful that you did. The choice is literally yours. You now have the roadmap, you have the free resources, you know exactly how to build a lucrative career from scratch. So the only question left to ask yourself is this: what skill are you going to choose today, and what will your life actually look like when you finally hit that first $1,000?